Shuki here with a review of the Power Rangers Ninja Steel DX Ninja Star Blade, the sword weapon for the Ninja Steel Rangers. Now, fans of Ninja will know that this was the Ninja Ichibantou from the series, and it was actually their main transformation device. Now, because Bandai didn't want to pack their Morpher and Sword, the two biggest selling toys in the Power Rangers toy line, in one toy, they decided to make the Karakuri Hengen the Morpher, and this is just the Sword sidearm weapon, which is admittedly kind of cool in its own little way. Now, I wasn't initially going to pick this up because the toy line just isn't gelling with me, but I was at Walmart today, and this was price errored at $19.97, so I decided to jump on it, because it is normally $29.99 at most major retailers, and it's normally $24.97 at Walmart itself, so it was savings no matter how you looked at it. But the sword includes the Blue Rangers Ninja Power Star. Regardless, I liked the Ichibantou as a actual changer in Ninja, and this one has the cool added feature of extended blades. And I always like Bandai America sword weapons, so I figured why not? Let's pick this up. Let's jump on that sale. Or error, rather. On the back here, it shows all the functions you can fire the stars off the back. It apparently doesn't work that well. And it shows all the stars you can collect, which is actually just the same 5 repeated over and over and over again. But that's not how the toy line is structured, I promise you. But regardless, let's go ahead and get this open and see what it's like. Alright, so here is the sword out of the package. Real quick, let's take a look at the Power Star itself. Like I have mentioned in previous videos and stuff like that, these are a little bit crappier looking than the ones you get in the actual Ninja Power Star packs. Like I pointed out in the Morpher video, the ones in the packs have actual molded details on them and hollow foil stickers, whereas these ones are a flat, like craft foam looking thing with flat non-foil stickers. So keep that in mind. If you want to get them all, then you kind of have to get these because they're a little bit different, but hey, it is what it is. By the time you pick up the sword on later waves or what have you, these might actually be fixed, so they might actually have the pretty foam versions instead of the crappy foam versions. But yeah, these do nothing on their own. There is the track on the back to activate various noises in the Morpher, and you can throw them at things. Victory itself, right? So that is that for this, and here is the actual sword, and I like this one quite a bit. So it actually feels pretty nice in the hand. The handle is a little bit small, but being a toy meant for kids, I don't think any kids are going to have a problem with it. It fits my adult hand just fine, but I got pretty tiny hands. But hey, it works. If you hit the trigger right here, that will extend, which is very, very cool. I love that a ton. Because it actually creates a toy that's about 2 feet long. And that's pretty good for a toy weapon. For fans that collect Bandai Japan items, know that their sword weapons can be pretty dinky. In fact, the original Japanese toy of this, the Ninja Ichibantou, which was actually the changer or morpher for that series, here it is just a simple weapon, but this was about as big as it was. So thanks to that extending blade gimmick, we now have a much longer, more sword-looking toy. Now, granted, it does have a hole in it, but hey, it looks kind of neat, but it is what it is. Nice flame sticker right down there. Like I said, the trigger right here. These were buttons in the original Japanese and probably in the series itself, but they don't do anything here. They're just a big chunk of plastic. It does actually retain the Ninja Ichibantou kanji right there, which I think is kind of a nice touch. And back here you have a new little added gimmick to this toy, that where you insert a ninja star, it doesn't click into place or lock or anything like that. You can pull this back and go and watch it fire. You don't get a whole lot of distance or anything like that. Let me push it back about as far as I can go. That's really about what you get. So, that is that. There's no noises or anything activated. It's just a simple piece of plastic that can launch the Ninja Stars. So, hey, turn that on. You do have lights, which is a step up from the actual Morpher, because I like lights. Get 4 red LEDs right there. There we go. And that is really about that. If you hit the button and extend the blade, you get 4 different levels of attack. And you'll notice an LED added every time you hit the button. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then it just cycles through that. That is it for that. If you insert a Ninja Star, it'll power up, so to speak, and then if you hit the button again, you'll get 2 new additional noises. And that is actually really it for this thing. There is no reader, so it doesn't matter if you spin it. It's not going to do anything additional, and it doesn't matter what star you put in it. If we take the red one, does the same exact thing. So nothing new, wild, or crazy there. If we go ahead and bring in our Morpher real quick, we can hear the sounds for this blue Ninja Star.
Ninja Power Star, activate!
Same old sounds, except it says blue instead of red or yellow. Yippee. So despite the limited functions of the toy, I actually end up liking this one quite a bit. Now granted, it doesn't do a whole lot, and I really wish it could read the Ninja Power Stars, especially with the element ones coming later on in the Ninja Power Star packs. It is what it is. It has limited functionality, but at the end of the day, at a 2 feet length, it feels like a pretty impressive sword toy, especially for the younger kids. It's lengthy, it's not tiny and dinky looking or anything like that. It actually feels and looks like a pretty impressive sword toy, and I like that a lot about it. It has lights, it has sound, so despite not reading the Ninja Power Star, it still does quite a bit of things and will really hit that sweet spot in terms of actual roleplay for the kids. So I like that about it quite a bit, and really honestly just the length of the toy kind of does it for me instead of just being like a dinky little sword toy. I like the fact that they incorporated the lengthy blade gimmick to kind of make it feel a little bit more impressive. So I definitely respect that and like that quite a bit about this toy. So if you can get it for about the same price I did, about 20 bucks or so, that is not that bad of a price. If you're looking at Toys R Us is $30, that's a little bit much. Walmart has this for $25 normally, and that's an alright price in my humble opinion. So that about does it for this review. Please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss a cool video like this one. And as always, thanks for watching, take care, and have a great one. Bye.